Hi. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe, like, and comment on our channel, on the YouTube channel, Epic Stories by Jay. Thank you for staying tuned for the second part of this amazing story. Please like and comment, share, and subscribe if you're joining in on the story for the first time. This is the part 2, and I need you to check the part 1 of this amazing story, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you. Months passed as Lila settled in a new life outside of Willow Creek. The bustling city, filled with diverse culture and vibrant energy, was a stark of contrast to the quiet town she had known. She immersed herself in her studies, finding solace in the world of literature and the stories of others. At the university, Lila made new friends who inspired her to explore her passion and pushed her out of her comfort zone. She discovered a love for writing and began penning her own stories, drawing from her experiences of love and heartache. Yet, even as she thrived, the memories of Nathan lingered in her mind. She had managed to put the pieces back together, but the echoes of their past still haunted her. One day, while sitting in a cafe with her friends, Lila received an unexpected message. It was a video call from Nathan. Her heart raced at the thought of seeing his face after so many years. Hesitant yet curious, she accepted the call. Nathan appeared on the screen, looking older and more mature. His smile brought back a flood of memories, but the reality of their situation weighed heavily on her heart. Lila, it's so good to see you, he exclaimed, genuine excitement lighting up his face. It's good to see you too, Nathan, Lila replied, forcing a smile. After some small talk, Nathan's expression turned serious. I've been thinking about our time together and how much I've missed you. I regret how I handled everything. I wish I could go back and change things. Lila's heart raced, caught between old feelings and the reality of a new life. Nathan, I've moved on. I had to. You made your choices, and I learned to find my happiness elsewhere. I know, and I'm so sorry for how I hurt you, he said, his voice filled with regret. But I realized that what I had with you was something special. The girl I met in Willow Creek was someone I truly love. I want to be honest with you now. Lila listened intently as Nathan shared his struggles in Canada. He had dated someone seriously, but things hadn't worked out. He felt trapped in a life that didn't fulfill him, and he yearned for the connection that was shared. I've thought about moving back, he said, his eyes searching us through the screen. I want to find a way back to you if you will have me. Lila's heart raced. She felt a mix of anger, confusion, and longing. Nathan, I just can't forget everything. I waited for you for 7 years, and during that time, I learned to live for myself. I don't want to go back to being someone who waits for someone else to choose her. I understand, he said, his voice softening. But I've changed, Lila. I want to show you that I'm a serious person, and I'm serious this time. I want to build something real with you together. As the call ended, Lila felt torn. She had spent so long building a new life. Yet, the connection they once had was still there, buried beneath the pain. But she had to ask herself, could she trust him again? Could she allow herself to open her heart once more? Over the next few weeks, Lila contemplated the possibilities. She focused on her studies and continued writing, using her experiences as inspiration. Her friends supported her, encouraging her to follow her heart, whatever that meant. One day, while walking through the city, Lila stumbled upon an old bookstore. The shelves were lined with stories from every corner of the world, and she felt drawn to its charm. As she browsed, she picked up a book titled The Art of Letting Go. The author wrote about the importance of self-love and finding happiness within oneself before seeking it in others. Inspired, Lila decided to write a letter to Nathan, pouring out her heart onto the pages. She expressed her feelings of love and hurt, her fears and her hopes. She concluded the letter by sharing that she needed time to think, to truly understand what she wanted. Days turned into weeks, and Lila sent the letter off, hoping that it would provide her clarity. In the meantime, she continued to focus on herself, exploring the city, meeting new people, and enjoying life. Then, one day, as she was sitting in a favorite cafe, her phone rang with a message from Nathan. He expressed his gratitude for her letter, telling her he understood her need for space. He mentioned that he had decided to return to Willow Creek for a visit. Lila's heart raced. The thought of seeing Nathan again brought back a wave of emotions. She felt excitement mixed with apprehension. How would they navigate their new relationship? Would they pick up for where they left off, or was it too late? As the day of Nathan's arrival approached, Lila found herself feeling anxious. She replayed their memories, questioning if she was ready to face him again, but deep down she felt that she needed to confront her feelings. When the day finally came, Lila found herself standing outside the cafe where they had spent so many afternoons together. As she waited, she spotted Nathan walking towards her. A feeling of anticipation and nerves written on his face. Lila, he said, his voice filled with emotion. You look amazing. When did you arrive back at Willow Creek? She said, 2 days ago. I was expecting your return. Thanks, Nathan, she replied, feeling a flutter in her stomach. It's good to see you. They sat down and the conversation flowed, though it felt different this time. There was an air of uncertainty between them, but there was also a spark of connection that neither could ignore. I've missed this, Nathan said, looking around the cafe. I've missed us. Lila felt her heart soften, but had to remind herself of the years of waiting. I've missed it too, but I need to know that you are serious this time. I can't go through the pain of losing you again. Nathan nodded, his expression earnest. I understand. I've changed, Lila. I want to be a better man for you. I want to build a future with you together. As they talked, Lila couldn't help but feel a sense of hope. Maybe this was the chance they both needed. They shared their dreams, fears, and aspirations, discovering the ways they have grown during their times apart. Over the next few days, they explored Willow Creek together, thinking about their childhood and creating new memories. Lila felt a warmth in her heart that she hadn't felt in years. She started to believe that perhaps love could be rekindled. But the fear of getting hurt lingered in the back of her mind. One evening, as they sat on the bench watching the sunset, Lila turned to Nathan. I need to know if you're truly committed to this. I can't be the one waiting for you to figure things out again. Nathan looked at her hands, taking it in ease, looking deeply into her eyes. I'm ready, Lila. I've realized that life is too short to wait for the right moment. You are my right moment. Lila felt her heart swell with hope. Maybe they could rebuild what they had lost, but she knew it would take time and effort from both of them. They had both changed, but they had a chance to grow together. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the ocean, Lila made a choice. She would open her heart again, allowing herself to love and to be loved. But she would also hold on to her independence, ensuring that her happiness wouldn't rely solely on someone else. The days turned into weeks, and Lila and Nathan worked to strengthen their bond. They navigated their complexities of their feelings, communicated openly, and supported each other's dreams. Lila continued to pursue her writing, inspired by their journey, while Nathan focused on building a life back in Willow Creek. Lila learned that love was not just about waiting, it's about growth, compromise, and trust. She discovered that she could be happy with herself while also sharing her life with someone else. As the season changes, Lila and Nathan's relationship blossomed. They faced challenges together. They also celebrated their victories, both big and small. Lila found herself laughing more, embracing the joy of being in love again. One evening as they sat down under a blanket of stars, Nathan turned to Lila with a serious expression. I've been thinking a lot about us, and I want you to know how much you mean to me. Lila felt her heart race. What do you mean? I want to ask you to be my partner forever, he said, pulling out a small velvet box. I know we have had our ups and downs, but I believe in us. Will you marry me? Tears filled Lila's eyes as she looked at the ring. She felt overwhelmed with emotions, but deep down she knew the answer. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. As Nathan slid the ring onto her finger, Lila felt a sense of joy and contentment wash over her. They had weathered storms and faced uncertainties, but they have emerged stronger and even more connected than ever. Their journey was a testament of love's resilience, proving that waiting could lead to beautiful outcomes if both hearts were willing to grow and embrace the unknown. Lila had waited for 7 years, but in the end, she had not just waited for Nathan, she had waited for herself to become the woman she was always meant to be. Together, Lila and Nathan embarked on a new adventure, hand in hand, ready to face the future with love, trust, and unwavering commitment. They had waited, they had fought, and now they are ready to build a life filled with happiness side by side. Thank you so much for watching another episode of this interesting story. Please do subscribe. Like, comment, and share. It's Epic Stories by Jay. See you on our next episode. Thank you.